Bienvenidos, Quarantinos. That was a bad joke and it was probably too soon, but that was all I could think of in this moment. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is the coronavirus vlog part 2 because clearly things have not settled down and there's just a lot of stuff going on. So we're just going to talk about that for a quick second. Here's the thing. A lot of you might be in a part of a diocese or archdiocese whose bishop has decided to cancel Mass for the time being. Not being able to receive the sacraments is always a very hard and sad and unfortunate thing to accept, but in the spirit of positivity, we are going to trust that these shepherds of ours, that these men that have been entrusted to our diocese are doing what they can are doing everything that they can to keep us safe and to hopefully speed up the process of putting this all to an end. But for those of you who are in a diocese where this is happening, I just wanted to talk about that and give you ways that you can continue to spiritually feed yourself and stay plugged in with what's going on in the Mass, right? Because all of that is in some ways available to us at every time. And so for those of you who are unable to go to Mass and receive communion, I would encourage you on a daily basis to make an act of spiritual communion, which is basically just unifying yourself to God through prayer. For those of you who cannot receive Eucharist or communion, there are ways to do that. That being said, there are also a few other things that I wanted to just kind of give to you that are at your disposal to check out during this time of social distancing, right? Because that is very unfortunate that we can not only not receive the sacraments right now, but also in a lot of ways can't really be together. And so it's hard, and there are ways to still be plugged in and to reach out to others and to just kind of form some sort of sense of community. So here are a few tips from me to you on how you can continue to grow in your relationship with Christ and remain united to Him through prayer for the time being. The first is to pray daily. That's a given. Tons of ways to do that. You already know how. Get going with it. The second is to continue to stay plugged in with the daily readings, specifically the Sunday Mass readings, especially if you cannot go to Mass during this time. Great ways to do that are on various Catholic apps such as Laudate, Catholify, other ones, the USCCB website online, but also here in our Life Teen community on the Life Teen channel, we have the Life Teen Summit videos that you can check out. We also have Lectio Live every Wednesday. Please check that out as well. These are just ways to continue to foster that just communion with Jesus through His Holy Scripture, which is super important, right? Because it is His Word given to us. These are also just other ways of supplements to the liturgy of the Word if you are unable to receive it at Mass, like I said. So I would just check that out, please. And also, just some last few words from me are that this is a hard time. My heart goes out to all of you who are unable to receive the sacraments at the moment. But I think this is also a great time for all of us to realize the many ways that we take our religious freedom and the sacraments that are just always made readily available to us, how much we take all of that for granted, and how much we really need it, and how much we yearn for it and thirst for it. And so now more than ever, the spiritual communion that we might be making in our houses or together in small groups could be a really great way for us for when we are finally capable of receiving Eucharist or the different graces of the sacraments live in person, how much more we'll be able to receive that when the time comes and when we are capable of just returning to our regular daily lives. Anyway, yeah, this is a hard time, and it's just very sad to know that all of this is going on, but during this Lenten season, we have to stay positive and trust that everything that is going on is being done for our best interest, and that this is a great invitation from God to just grow with him on a very intimate and personal level. But also just remain positive, keep reaching out to those that you love, reach out to other people, make sure that they're doing okay, be nicer to people. If you go to the grocery store, don't run them over with your cart and leave supplies for others, because some of us have just finished our last roll of toilet paper and literally don't know what to do if we can't find any. So just know my prayers for you. That's really all I want to say. And keep praying, we're all in this together. And just stay connected, because now that is just super important. So just keep that in mind. Know of my prayers. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. And hopefully by then things will have gotten a little bit better. Okay, bye.